the New York Yankees Recaps podcast.
Over the past 2.5 decades, the Yankees have not developed a ton of high-end starting pitching. Andy Pettitte comes to mind, Chien-Ming Wang for a while comes to mind, Luis Severino has got a shot. But there was a time when the Yankees were supposed to have a dynamite young rotation of homegrown stars. Their names? Phil Hughes, Joba Chamberlain, and Ian Kennedy. Over the next few minutes, I'll tell you about each of their respective careers and why it never quite worked out. Phil Hughes was the Yankees' first pick in the 2004 amateur draft, and he breezed through his first season in the minor leagues with a 2.19 ERA. In 2006, his second full year of professional baseball, he was 10-3 with a 2.25 ERA, and at this point he was starting to top the prospect charts. Entering 2007, he was ranked as the number 1 prospect in the Yankee system and number 4 overall. 2007 was another year when the Yankees had a rash of injuries early on, and Phil Hughes made his debut in April. He was just 20 years, 306 days old. In his second start, he nearly pitched a no-hitter against the Texas Rangers before exiting with a hamstring injury. As a Yankees fan, this was one of the most disappointing moments of my entire baseball watching life. When he came back, he pitched okay. He was 5-3 with a 4.46 ERA, and he picked up a crucial win in the American League Division Series against the Cleveland Indians in relief of Roger Clemens, who by that time was 87 years old.
My goodness gracious! Of all the dramatic things!
But that was perhaps the high mark of Phil Hughes' career. In 2008, Phil Hughes won a rotation spot, but ended up going 0-4 with a 6.62 ERA in 8 starts. In 2009, he was moved to the bullpen where he was dominant and helped the Yankees win a World Series. This was probably his best year as a Yankee. He was 8-3 with a 3.03 ERA and 96 strikeouts in 86 innings. In 2010, he won 18 games and had another near miss with a no-hitter against Oakland. But in 2011, he was 5-5 with a 5.79 ERA. He bounced back in 2012 and won 16 more games, going 16-13 in 32 starts with a 4.19 ERA. But in 2013, his age 27 season, in what should have been his prime, he was 4-14 with a 5.19 ERA. He allowed 24 home runs in just 145 innings. The following season, he moved on to Minnesota and had a very nice year. He finished out his career in 2018 with an 88-79 record and a 4.52 ERA. Phil Hughes now has a YouTube channel where he opens up packs of cards. Overall, Phil Hughes had a very nice career and a very nice Yankees career. I'm sure we'll be seeing Kevin Moss take him deep on Old Timers Day pretty soon. But check out his channel, it's addictive.
You're out!
Joba.
Rules.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town shattered dreams.
Joba Chamberlain electrified New York in the fall of 2007. But before that, he was drafted 41st overall in 2006 as a compensation pick for Tom Gordon, who had signed with the Philadelphia Phillies. With his exaggerated fist pumping and 99-mile-an-hour fastball, Joba Chamberlain was exciting to fans, and they dreamed of an ace for years to come. However, in an effort to limit his innings, the Yankees moved him to the bullpen when he made his major league debut, and after pitching 24 innings to a 0.38 ERA, many fans and Yankees executives began to believe that the bullpen is where he belonged. And while there are many odd signature moments in baseball history, from balls bouncing off of heads for home runs and fastballs vaporizing pigeons, there are very few as odd as when Joba Chamberlain was attacked by insects so annoying they could only be from Cleveland during the 2007 ALDS. Joba, who had moved through all 3 levels of the minor leagues during his inaugural season in 2007, showed even more promise in 2008 In 42 appearances between the rotation and bullpen, he pitched 100 1/3 innings to a 2.60 ERA and 118 strikeouts, but he would never be that good again. In 2009, the Yankees' World Championship season, Joba Chamberlain made 32 appearances, 31 of which were starts. He pitched 157 1/3 innings and had a 9-6 record with a 4.75 ERA. He followed that up with a 4.40 ERA in 73 relief appearances in 2010. The rules ended up being ineffective as injuries dominated his next 2 seasons, as he made just 49 appearances over 2 seasons. In 2013, his final season with the Yankees, his age 27 season, he pitched in 45 games and had a 4.93 ERA in 42 innings. He then moved on to Detroit, where he played for a few seasons before moving on to Kansas City, before finishing up his career in Cleveland in 2016. Joba electrified the Bronx, no question, but he never quite lived up to the hype that he had in his first couple of seasons. Perhaps that's the Yankees' fault for moving him back and forth between the rotation and the bullpen so often. He could never really get into a groove. But Joba Chamberlain will go down in Yankees history, not only for his odd moment with the midges, but for his electrifying debut and for selling many, many t-shirts. Ian Kennedy was another Yankees first-round draft pick, 21st overall in 2006, who dazzled his way through the minor league system. And in 2007, his first year of professional baseball, Kennedy was 12-3 with a sparkling 1.91 ERA, and he was earning comparisons to Hall of Famer Mike Mussina. Ian made 3 starts with the Yankees that year and was 1-0 with a 1.89 ERA over 19 innings. He too struggled in 2008 before being diagnosed with an aneurysm, kind of like the one that sidelined David Cone in 1996. Kennedy would work his way back and pitch 1 inning during the 2009 championship run before being traded to Arizona as part of the deal to acquire the Grandy Man, Curtis Granderson. Kennedy has gone on to have a very nice career, winning 21 games with Arizona in 2011 and signing a 5-year, $70 million contract with the Royals prior to the 2016 season. 2020 will be the final season of Kennedy's contract, but he's still going strong, pitching to a 3.41 ERA in 2019. No matter how it all worked out, it was fun watching these guys come up together, and it's been fun watching them succeed even after leaving the Yankees. Maybe someday we'll see them all back in pinstripes for Old Timers Day.